Hi viewers, this is Gayatri, lecturer in Computer Science Department, DNR College. Today I am going to say classifications of attributes. There are different kinds of attributes. Here we are going to discuss about 6 types of attributes such as simple attributes, composite attributes, single valued attributes, key attributes, derived attributes and multi-valued attributes. Let us start the first attribute, simple attribute. Actually, in the previous video, we had known the definition of attributes. Attribute means characteristics of an entity, right? So here, simple attribute means how does it looks and how does it used to be there. Let us see the definition of simple attributes. Simple attributes are those attributes which cannot be divided further. Means attribute which cannot be divided into further attributes is called a simple attribute. For example, here all the attributes are simple attributes as they cannot be divided further. Let us see the example here. Here I had taken a student as entity, student entity, and the attributes are roll number, class and age. Here we are seeing in the definition the simple attribute means how it used to be there. The attribute which we are going to declare that should not have or that should not divide it into many other attributes. Likewise, here I had taken the example as student entity, and here we are saying that roll number is a simple attribute because roll number does not contain many other attributes, right? Because of that, here we are declaring roll number as simple attribute. Whereas if you are going to see the class, here in class we used to have different kinds of sections. We can also divide a class into a different sections. Likewise, A section, B section, D section, like that. Because of that, we are not declaring class as a simple attribute. And age, while coming to the age, age used to be derived from date of birth. So again in age, there are different kinds of age, middle age, middle age and 60 used to be say in particular kind of age. Because of that, we are not taking age as a simple attribute. And the roll number here, it is a simple attribute because it does not contain or it does not divide it into other attributes. Because of that, we are seeing here roll number is a simple attribute. And going to next attribute, that is composite attribute. Composite attribute means it can divide, the attribute can be subdivided into many types. Let's see the definition. Composite attributes are those attributes which can be subdivided into many other simple attributes. Means it can divide that attributes into many other attributes. If you are going to see the example here, here the attribute name and address are composite attributes as they are composed of many other simple attributes. Means we are taking a student as an entity. Here we are taking student as an entity and we are saying name is the attribute of a student, right? Name is the attribute, address is the attribute and roll number is also an attribute. Here we had taken 3 attributes. One is roll number, second one address and third one as name. So where we are going to see the address, it can subdivide into many attributes like street, city, country and state. Whereas name can also be subdivided into many attributes such as father name, mother name, last name. Or else we can also say name as first name and last name. It can be divided into 2 other attributes such as first name and last name. So because of that, here we are saying name and address are the composite attributes, right? Name and address are the composite attributes. And the next attribute was single valued attributes. Single valued means the attribute which has only single value. That's called a single valued attribute. Coming to the definition, Single valued attributes are those attributes which can take only one value for a given entity from an entity set. Already we had known what is the entity set. Entity set means if you are going to take an entity set like employee. In entity set, what we used to declare means in employee entity we used to have employee names. That kind of entities is called entity set. So what they are saying, from that set we can take only that attribute should has only one value. So coming to the example, here all the attributes are single valued attributes, as they can take only one specific value for each entity. Now see the example. Single attribute. I had taken here student as an entity and attributes like roll number, age, the date of birth and gender. Whereas coming to roll number does not contain many attributes. Because of that, we can declare that roll number is a single attribute. And age, we used to have only a particular student can have only one age, and whereas a student can have only one date of birth. The student does not contain two date of births. Whereas gender, it contains a female or male. So we are not taking gender as a single attribute. Here we can declare roll number as single attribute, or else age as single attribute, and DOB also as single attribute, right? Next, coming to the fourth one, multi-valued attribute. In this attribute, let us see the definition. Multi-valued attributes are those attributes which can take more than one value for a given entity from an entity set. We can take more attributes from a single entity. Let's see the example, you can understand well. Here the attributes mobile number and email ID are multi-valued attributes, as they can take more than one values for a given entity. See the example, a student can have more email IDs. You can generate number of email IDs, right? You can generate number of email IDs. Because of that, we are seeing this as multi-valued attribute. Where I had said the symbols of symbols, there we had discussed multi-valued attribute used to be written like this in double ellipse shape. Because of that, we had declared this as multi-valued attribute. And phone number, you can take number of networks, you can prefer number of networks, so that a student can have one or more mobile numbers. Because of that, we are saying that mobile number and email IDs are the multi-valued attributes, whereas age and roll number are single attributes, or else we can say that they are simple attributes also. So while coming to the next attribute, it is a derived attribute. Means derived attributes are those attributes which can be derived from other attributes. Means deriving an attribute, how we used to derive an attribute? We used to derive an attribute from an entity. From that entity, we used to derive an attribute. From that attribute, we used to derive another attribute. That is called derived attribute. Let us see the example. Here the attribute age is a derived attribute, as it can be derived from the attribute DOB, right? Let's see the example here. We used to keep the derived attribute, we used to make a structure in a dotted ellipse shape. Here you can see dotted. Because of that, it is a derived attribute. Because of that, we mentioned that a dotted ellipse shape, right? Why we are saying that age is a derived attribute? Because here I had taken a student entity, from that I had derived date of birth. I had taken attribute DOB, date of birth. How can we say our age is something else, some 22, 26 like that? How we can say because we can derive our age by using this DOB. By having this DOB, we can say that our age is something else. Means by having our date of birth, we can say our age is 22 or else 33 or else something else. So what we are doing, we had taken student as an entity, and from student we had taken an attribute date of birth, and from this we had derived age. So that age is a derived attribute, right? Coming to the another attribute, it is a main attribute, it is an important attribute, it's a key attributes. Key attribute are those attributes which can identify an entity uniquely in an entity set. Means identifying an entity in an entity set. While coming to the example, here the attribute roll number is a key attribute as it can identify any student uniquely. Again, we can say this as a primary key, right? Key attribute, we can say this as primary key also, because primary key, in primary key also what we used to do, we used to say it does not contain null values and it should contain only a unique value. So here also it is saying unique value, it must contain a unique value. Let us see the example. Here they had given we had to taken student as an entity, and from that attribute we had taken three attributes such as roll number, gender and age. Here already I had discussed in the previous slide, gender, we can make another two attributes as female and male, whereas age also we can say middle age, lower age and senior citizens. Like that we can subdivide that age into three other categories, whereas roll number, it cannot contain many attributes, right? It is a single attribute. So that here we are saying roll number is a key attribute. Why? Because it contains only a single value and unique value, means unique, it contains only a unique value. Because of that we are saying roll number is a key attribute, right? So this is the types of attributes. I thought you all had understood well. And in the last video we had seen the classifications of entities, and here we had seen the classifications of attributes, and the another video I am going to make is a classifications on relationships, right? By knowing all these you can make ER diagrams. By making all these and doing all this you can draw an ER diagram, right? So I think you all had understood well, and thank you very much, and thank you all.